I know y'all been with us for like the last hour or so, and y'all been like, man, we talking about Chalmers and basketball, but look, it's your done son Tuesdays, and you know it's all fun in the sun until you end up on you're done son. And this week's you're done son, I ain't even gonna give you no surprise. We all know it's going to this one position in the NFL. Most people think it's the running back. Most people think it's the linebacker. Somebody might say it's an offensive lineman, but you were correct with the first choice. It's definitely the running backs. This is a lost position in the league. And you want to know where this comes from? I'm thinking about guys like DeMarco Murray, Todd Gurley, Le'Veon Bell, most recently, Ezekiel Elliott. These are some of these big name running backs who got these large contracts. And 2 years after signing, either they got cut from the team or they're no longer in the league. It seems like what's going on here is this past happy league's going on. Everyone's like, look, I got to pay my quarterbacks $250 million. I got a non-exclusive franchise tag so I can pay my quarterback $500 million. Or maybe the Browns just want to throw out there and be like, hey, stop and frisk. We're going to give you $250 million as well, And in order for us to have a team, we have to have somebody to throw the ball. We have to have somebody to protect us. You have to have somebody to catch the ball. We have to have somebody to get to the quarterback. But it seems like the running back is always left in the backfield with no one to protect them. Like they can't get the ball. But I remember guys like Reggie Bush, Jerome Bettis, who else? I said the bus already. You see what I'm saying? Emmitt Smith. You see how running backs I just lose them. But if you ask me about wide receivers, I can name you 30 right now. Give me your top 5 running backs in the chat, and then we can discuss. But for right now, the NFL, I think the NFLPA needs to put in their next clause that running backs, if you were drafted in the first round, you should definitely get a 3-year contract without a franchise tag after that. Because what they're doing is they're taking these running backs, they're running them into the ground, and then they're moving on. And then they'll tell you, hey, we're doing it a running back by committee now. You weren't doing that at first. The team was on my back, and now I ain't got no legs. And you're telling me, I'm done, son. NFL, step it up.
I agree. The career length of the average running back is 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And they making it a pass heavy offense. So there are a lot more passes thrown. You see a lot more passing yards getting broken. But are we seeing rushing yards get broken? Nah. TDs? Nah. Only person that's close to is Derrick Henry because that's the only team that actually runs more than they throw. So I'm with you on that. And running backs are dispendable. Like they just like when people sign a running back, they're like, why you pay a running back all that money? You can find another one easy. I'm like, that. Which is true. I get where they coming from on the business side, but I like what you put out to the players to address to the owners and the league with this.
Hey, look, we got Bijan Robinson. They talking about he one of the best players in the draft. Last time I heard that about a running back,
Adrian Peterson
or Zeke.
Oh, Zeke. Oh yeah.
They said he was one of the best players in that draft. He went in the first round, and look what happened. Yeah, we can. That's why I said put your top 5 in the chat. Also, you could just put in look at the free agents that's out there. You can name these free agents, and if you think about them 2 years ago, Kareem Hunt, Jamal Williams, again Zeke. There's somebody else out there. My man Montgomery that just signed to the Lions. David Montgomery. So look, everyone's doing running back. Miles Sanders, Shady McCoy, like the list goes on. And these were some of your top tier running backs. And hey, Derrick Henry, look what they did to him. They running him into the ground, and now they talking about trading.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and then people call you crazy to drive running backs high too.
Yeah.
You could find one in the 3rd round, like that.
And like when you do, exactly. And when you do, they run them into the ground, and then they just cast them off because you don't remember their names.
2.5 years career expectancy.
Alfred Morris, like the list goes on and on.
He broke the rookie record and was out of there. Yep. So it's crazy. It's crazy, but bravo, Tomo. Bravo. All right. Let's get some last words. All right, that was different, y'all. So that he didn't pick a player or a coach. He picked the daggone position. All right. And you're right. I could name endless wide receivers off the top of my head. But running back is different. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.